Yeah, glasses on. Now I look like a complete weirdo, but I guess that's what it takes to be a fly fisherman. Like 3-4 times, and then finally he decided to commit. Let's see if there's another one. Oh, nice one, big one. I haven't fly fished in a wider river for, I would say, 3 whole weeks. And trying to find my cast. We're using a big dry fly, big elk hair dry fly, which resembles more a little bit elk hair streamer. Yeah, can you believe that? I'm a fly fisherman who doesn't know what kind of fly exactly he's using. We're at this spot for like 5 minutes already, and as soon as I did my first 5 casts, I got a nice brown trout on the hook, but it got away when I was reeling in. It's a nice feeling to see that something is working. And yeah, there's another one, a grayling, this time on the bottom nymph. Let me just reel it in a little bit. Oh, and she got away. That was taking too much time. A nice tip while I was searching some fly fishing videos in my free time, I saw that fishermen tend to hop on a hole and then start to cast right over on the opposite side or in the mainstream, but they forget about the closest parts right here. That was what actually brought that first bite with the trout, because I tried the place near me, then I tried the middle, only then I'm switching up to some further parts. It's just good to remember not to overlook what is closest to you. 2 fish from a single place is not that bad. You can try to look what's a little bit downstream in those eddies there. But I have fished this river a bunch of times, and even in those videos as well. So probably some more common viewers have seen these views in the past. But we will reach some completely new parts as well. You know, when there's rocks underneath, that could be a nice shelter for some fish, so why not to try it? This is just a nice shot with those cliffs right here, so why not? It's a really small one. Didn't even see the take. Oh, it's gone. It was like a bait fish. But yeah, that was a nice trout in the beginning. Was not expecting that to be so fast and right here. Let's find ourselves some more rapids. It looks like that's the place to be. I was saying, let's go to the next rapid, but I was somewhat intrigued by that whole look, you know, when the tree is overhanging there. So it should be a good place to try to cast. I don't see why not. And the stream is like unified and slow and mellow. everything is fine. I have gotten some comments about my casting, which is obviously not that great, but I promise you, I will take some lessons and I will become a better caster for sure. Oh, and also, I forgot again. My glasses are in my bag right now. I have to start remembering to use them, you know? No. Yeah, it seems like we do really need to go for some rapids. Every time it rains, snows, and every process is going on, is just eating more and more off of the cliff. And that chunk right there, it looks like a fairly fresh one. So in a couple of years, it's gonna go more and more down. Yeah, just amazing place. Glasses on. Now I look like a complete weirdo, but I guess that's what it takes to be a fly fisherman. First rapids on this next section. Oh, some kind of fish here. What are you? A good old Wimble on the nymph. Huh. He was on for a while. I thought that, why is my leader not moving? But it didn't feel like a strike as well. And it turns out it was a fish after all. But I don't. I'm trying to think about the best way to approach the next place here. I saw something rise in front of me, like in this standing water. Anyways, that's not that deep. Oh. He's saying it's not that deep as he is going deeper and deeper. Gets deeper again. Saw fish rising just now, right here, in a complete shallow place. Oh yeah, got one. Is it off? Yeah, it looks like it. Wasn't a trout and it wasn't a grayling, it was again that Wimble. My nymph just caught the main line and it all goes from there. We have made to one of my favorite places on the river. It's a long stretch full of rapids and turns and deeper parts. There's the first shelf right there. It looks pretty shallow still. All the action is going on there. But I'm gonna try to do a couple of casts in those like seams there. Then I'm gonna try the middle one And then I'm gonna hike a little bit in the water. And just trying to do everything slowly and as good as I can, since I don't want to mess up this place. And I already did. Because if I want to fish those closer seams, those casts have to be pretty tight as well. And it's not so easy to do here. I was worrying about the water level because we're having rain almost every other day, and it's August now. It starts to feel like autumn more and more. And yeah, I was stressing about water levels and everything being too high, but actually it's pretty good still. Can't believe I lost 2 fish already today. 3 actually. 6, 7, 8. With the 4x tippet you can do that. With the 2x it's like not gonna make as many turns. Okay, the nymph has been tied back on. Hour later, of course. So let's try this place again. Already 2 grayling that are lost here. What? Okay, let's try to mess with this fish a little bit more. Usually it's like 2-3 cast. Whoa, 2-3 cast deal. And if it's like that, I'm fine with passing this place a little bit, because we are still having a lot of river to wade through. We got like 2 fish there on the hook, and 2 or 3 fish that just darted up and didn't take the fly. I could see them fully. It can't mean anything good for the next spots we're going to. And yeah, I was already telling, it's giving like feeling like you're fishing in like September, ending by the September, because they are not feeding as crazy and getting like a little bit sluggish. We're now on the one side of this little island, and well, we need to check what's going on the other side, probably. I think it's more shallow, but worth a check. Oh, got something. Let's not try to lose it. Let's try not to lose it. It's a grayling. Yeah, it's already off. So much work for this fish. Show it to the camera a little bit more. She's looking nicely. Nice healthy fish. Come on. Show your. Yeah, that's it. I couldn't say that today is a bad day for fishing, We have had a lot of encounters, but as many whiffs as well. So that's why it may feel like that, but not a bad day at all. I would love to see something take that dry fly as the first trout did. As soon as the fly dropped on the water, came for the top fly, as they should do all summer. But right now, when the summer is closing to an end, they're doing that. Let's put on our X-ray glasses. Oh, we have fish on and we don't. Oh. Ooh. Oh, nice one, big one. Oh. Let's see, where's the fly? Oh, the fly's already out, so that's good. Need to take my steps like this, or no, like this. Rocks. Got away. That was a little bit unexpected, but I still am glad that it did happen. But again, that's a textbook place. Nice, riffly water. And she took the bottom nymph. Everything as it should have been. Worked out just fine. Obviously, as we fishermen do, when we catch fish in one spot, after 3 seconds, you are trying for another one. But yeah, you know, we have, oh yeah, we're on. We were on for a while. And I saw my indicator go down. And I was like, I don't know why I set the hook already. I didn't believe my eyes, I guess. Just stop for a second, buddy, so I can get the nymph right. Oh yeah, it's out. I think it's out. Is it? Yeah. It's out, but in the net, now it's out completely. This one's smaller. Just a kid. Why was he going backwards again? I don't know. Okay, 2 for 1. I mean, yeah, you could say 2 for 1. Again? No, that was a reed. I think. Something massive or a reed. This one didn't feel alive. Whoa! Smallest fish ever. 8-hour nymph. And what is it? Ah, he jumped off. That's for the better. Let's allow it to go through all of this place. I want to fish out that little pocket in front of me, but the water is moving so fast. my fly doesn't get a moment to sit on the water, it just gets swept away. Yeah, it feels like it's autumn already. It's not like in the summer when a breeze comes along, you feel just, you know, fresh air. Right now it's like I can smell like mushrooms in the forest already. Yeah. Nobody's home. Lights on, but nobody's home. I'm sometimes seemingly reacting to nothing, but it's just I'm looking at the indicator fly or the dry fly, and sometimes the stream is like taking the nymph, and it seems like the indicator is just like dragging out like this. Yeah, but no, it's stuck under something. It's stuck good. And yeah, I'm just setting the hook all the time when I'm seeing something change with that fly or place where the fly line is connecting to the leader. Sometimes it's nothing, and sometimes it's a fish. No, yeah. We still have some spots in the future ahead of us right there. We have to traverse this bend right here, and then there will be a couple nice places again. Something's on, and that's a chub, a tiny chub on the dry fly. So unexpected, but actually it's the second time I have caught a chub right here, so I don't understand what are they doing in this exact place. And then there's the question, maybe if there are some bigger ones in some other places. This feels like a fishy place. You can almost expect fish to be here. A little bit tricky to mend because it's a faster current here than completely stationary water in the middle behind that rock. Then again, a faster moving water ahead. So yeah, some tricky mends time to time. I can. That place under that spruce tree just begs for a nice fish to sit under there. And I'm sure they are there, but whether I'm so smart to somehow get them, I feel like I can see better under the water without them. Okay, let's try in the middle of the stream just in a second. No, I can't stand those glasses. The sun is like shining from the side. It's even worse. Let's cast there. Let's allow it to just drift down completely. Nice to hear the river also all the time. Butter on the pan. For today we have some greens and onions, some beef patties. Oh yeah. After lunch, we're still in our kitchen, and you know, we have to check those trails around this little land outcrop. Let's see. It gets really deep here. I don't know why there shouldn't be a fish. But are they up for eating right now? I don't know. Let's do a couple more casts. Catching fish in our kitchen, part number 2. I did lose my bottom nymph somewhere. I think it just slid off from the hook. Now it's back. And I just know that this place is really deep, and I don't want to believe that there are no fish sitting in it. Oh, a nice one. Looked at it. Again, what is happening? Oh, got one. That's a chub. Chubby chub. On the dry fly. Stop it. For safety measures, right in the net. This reminds us some previous episodes, right? But that's a small one. Oh, he tried to take the fly like 3-4 times, and then finally he decided to commit. Let's see if there's another one. There's such a nice little stretch. Goes deep down, has a nice foam line, has a good cover. Probably you could see in the video the rod tip was like starting to I thought that was our goodbye fish, but that's actually just some grass. Yeah, this is such a decent spot. where the two currents are colliding together. Deep water, everything as it should be. Let's try the other side on our way back. Yeah, what is this? That's the weird fish again. What are you doing there? Eating my nymphs. Yeah. Is this really our goodbye fish? I don't want it to be. Our goodbye fish should be at least 45 centimeter. Okay, let's not get crazy. But at least a grayling, right? At least a grayling. Well, we're closing in on our kitchen right there. And that means the day is closing to its end. Yeah, I can't count right now. I mean, 9:30 on the river and now it's 4:30, so quite a while. Was a good day. Was perfect conditions weather-wise. We got a couple of fish. We fluked a couple of fish. Everything as usual. Thank you for watching, and I really hope to see you in the next one.